Okay, you're gonna come vote with an Israeli today. So, walking down the street, I thought I'd give you a part of my walk. You're right to see that I'm not voting in Yafo. This isn't Yafo. This is the north of Tel Aviv, where I used to live before I moved to Yafo. This is actually the area that I grew up in. I like it. I think it's a nice area. Um, Everyone's voting. Everyone I've spoken to wants to vote. My mother voted for the first time in her life. The first election she's participated in. Much to my disappointment, she chose Israel Beitenu, Avigdor Lieberman, the person who wants us to all sign loyalty slips. I believe that all citizens should be loyal to their country, especially this one. Arab, Jew, Christian, Muslim, Druze, Armenian, Russian, Ethiopian, refugee, whatever. But at the same time, I'm doing it by way of signing a declaration. Sorry, I was spaghetti in my throat. It was quite harsh. I think it's an awful way to go about it. I think you can have laws dealing with loyalty and treason without asking people to sign declarations. Something very fascist about sending someone a declaration to their house and drafting the words that phrase someone's loyalty in a way that they have to sign. It's much more intrusive than a law, much more invasive. But a law you can disagree with, agree with. At the end of the day, you're bound, but this is the framework you live in. Asking you to personally sign, I think, is fucking vile. I think it's disgusting. At the same time, though, I do believe in people being loyal. So I do believe that treason laws should be enforced. I do believe that Arab members of Knesset should not be visiting enemy parliaments. I think that's outrageous. Absolutely outrageous. But yeah, it's a complex situation, and there obviously have to be some sensitivities. But I don't think that Israel Beitenu has the right approach. So, and it's also the way they say things. Like some of the messages I can slightly resonate with, but the violent way that they spouted and encourage hate, I think, is disgusting. Mind you, I think the same of many of the Arab members of Knesset. I think they are actually inciting hatred and division and causing people to get along worse and focus on differences, and I think many of them are very anti-state. Some of them are not, but the Ahmad Tibis, yeah, definitely. I'm not a fan at all, and I can't say it doesn't pinch me when I have Arab friends that do vote for those parties, because yeah, I think it does stress the separation. But at the same time, I don't want Israel Beitenu. So, Mum, I'm unhappy with your choice. But my grandma, she was really cool. She voted for Livni, as did my uncles and aunts, and I think my cousin did too. My grandma was so funny. I think it's the first time she's ever voted not Likud, not like Vivi's party. And she's like, yeah, Livni, she's so nice, and she's modest, and she looks nice. So I was having a conversation with one of my best friends as I was driving to vote on the way. And we were discussing the options of voting Livni as a Netanyahu blocking vote, or voting for the Green Party, whose banners you can see just across the road there. That's the one that Gershon Baskin is actually on the list of. We narrowed it down to basically either saving the state or having nice gardens. These are our choices. So Hatnuai Yeruka Meimad, which is the banner that we see here, I'm actually a member of that party. But I'm still undecided as to what I'm actually going to vote for. And I think I'll only figure it out once I vote. So now we're going to the polling station. This is my voting card. Gotta go in. אוקיי, תודה. היי, שלום.
מה העניינים? מה, אתה
גם
גר
בעצם?
פה?
אני עדיין רשום לכאן, אני גרתי אצל אמא שלי עד לפני שנתיים. אני גר ביפו.
ביפו?
כן, את בשכונה?
ביהושע בן נון, בבניינים הגבוהים.
וואלה, זה קטע. אני עדיין לא החלטתי, אז הוא אומר לי בסדר.
יופי, יש לך זמן של 3 שניות.
כן, להתראות, ביי. Okay, basically I was just saying, she's the headmistress of a school I volunteered at last year. What did you tell me where to go? Oh, yeah, here it is. 119. Well, I'm supposed to go in and vote now. They give you a table of all the different options. סליחה? סליחה? אפשר רק להסתכל? אין בעיה. זה בסדר גמור. Okay, so my choices are either the letter Hey or which one's Kadima? Ken meaning yes, and Ken also meaning honest. And Hey is like also God. Gee, that's intense. Between honesty and God. Oh my goodness. Interesting, like in Morocco, when the elections were on there, because so many people couldn't read, they had animals. So you chose the animal, and they showed the faces next to the animal, and then you just chose the animal. What I want to show you also is that it's bilingual. Anyway, I think I'm going to go in and cast my vote now. Oh, I don't know what to do. I think I do know what to do. Alright, here it goes.
אוקיי, להתראות חברים. להתראות.
איך השם משפחה שלו או המספר?
רבינוביץ'?
רגע, מספר שלו 532.
כן.
מה? רגע.
Yeah.
הייתה מהתחילה, נכון?
אני משאיר אותם? In a classroom. I'm not telling you what I'm choosing. לבדוק מה אתה? לא? אני עדיין מתלבט אחרי שהצבעתי, אני עדיין... אפשר לשנות? That was impossible. Oh my god. Oh well. Hold on. Peace, shalom, salam, ciao.